Citizens Action Network. September 6, 2013. Now, read this, as it is very important. It is long-winded, but absolutely vital that you know this. Important for people to know they still have rights, you just need to learn how to use them. A constitutional lawyer said for these methods to be effective they must be filed federally and criminally. He said people forget the criminal part and the courts dismiss the suits. Mike. United States Federal Law 18 U.S.C. 4. Whoever, having knowledge of the actual commission of a felony cognizable by a court of the United States, conceals and does not as soon as possible make known the same to some judge or other person in civil or military authority under the United States, shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 3 years, or both. An officer may be held liable in damages to any person injured in consequence of a breach of any of the duties connected with his office. The liability for nonfeasance, misfeasance, and for malfeasance in office is in his individual, not his official capacity. 70 AM Jur. 2nd Sector 50, 7 Civil Liability. The oath of office is a quid pro quo contract, U.S. Constant Article 6, Clauses 2 and 3, Davis vs. Lawyers Surety Corporation, 459 SW 2nd 655, 657, Texas Civ App, in which clerks, officials or officers of the government pledge to perform, support and uphold the United States and state constitutions, in return for the penalties and remedies for breach of contract, conspiracy under Title 28 U.S.C. 241, 242, treason under the Constitution at Article 3, Section 3, and intrinsic fraud as per Auerbach vs. Samuels, 10 Utah 2nd. 152, 349 p. 2nd. 1112, 1114, Allegheny Corp vs. Kirby, DCNY 218 F Sup 164, 183, and Keaton Packing Co. vs. State, 437 SW 20, 28. Violation Code Section. Breach of Oath Contract T183,571, each violation $250.000.00. Denial of proper warrant T183,571, each violation $250.000.00. No supporting affidavit, no Miranda, no damaged complaining party, no original signature charging instrument. Denial of claim of special appearance T183,571, each violation $250.000.00. Clearfield Doctrine. The Clearfield Doctrine proves when governments descend to the corporate level they cease to be governmental entities. It is well settled that an officer must be either elected, appointed, or commissioned. Employees cannot be made officers by virtue of their employment. Even if they could, IC 59-703, 9, states. Public office means any position in which the normal and usual duties are conducted on behalf of a governmental entity. The Clearfield Doctrine is explicit. The corporation registered and known as the City of Boise City is listed as a corporation in the Idaho Secretary of State's Business Entity Database and is, therefore, an entity entirely separate from government. Notwithstanding any other Idaho Code section that is also superseded by federal law, the alleged officers are not even employees of a governmental entity. The government descended to the level of a mere private corporation and takes on the character of a mere private citizen. For the purposes of suit, such corporations and individuals are regarded as an entity entirely separate from government. Bank of US v. Planters Bank, 9 Wheat. 22 US 904, US v. Erie Rico, 106 US 327, Clearfield Trust Co. v. US 318 US 363, 1943. When governments enter the world of commerce, they are subject to the same burdens as any private firm or corporation. US v. Burr. 309 US 22, C22 USCA 286E. Bank of USV Planters Bank of Georgia. 6 LED, 9 wheat, 244, 22 USCA 286 ET. SEC, CRS 11-60-103. An officer is defined as a person appointed or elected to a position of responsibility or authority in government or a private organization. Random House Webster's Dictionary of the Law, p. 307. TREZEVANT Case Damage Award Standard. Evidence that motorist cited for traffic violation was incarcerated for 23 minutes during booking process, even though he had never been arrested and at all times had sufficient cash on hand to post bond pending court disposition of citation, was sufficient to support finding that municipality employing officer who cited motorist and County Board of Criminal Justice, which operated facility in which motorist was incarcerated, had unconstitutionally deprived motorist of his right to liberty. 42 USCA Sector 1983. TREZEVANT v. City of Tampa, 1984, 741 F.2d 336, HN. 1. Jury verdict of $25,000 in favor of motorist who was unconstitutionally deprived of his liberty when incarcerated during booking process following citation for traffic violation was not excessive in view of evidence of motorist's back pain during period of incarceration and jailer's refusal to provide medical treatment, as well as fact that motorist was clearly entitled to compensation for incarceration itself and for mental anguish that he had suffered from entire episode. 42 USCA Sector 1983. TREZEVANT v. City of Tampa, 1984, 741 F.2d 336, HN. 5. This is the case in which $25,000 in damages was awarded for 23 minutes of unlawful incarceration by the City of Tampa, Florida, and the court stated, both municipality and County Board of Criminal Justice liable to motorist for unconstitutional deprivation of right to liberty and is the case used as the definitive rule of thumb to determine the total dollar amount of damages for tort claims by folks who are incarcerated. Accounting. As per TREZEVANT v. City of Tampa 741F. Second 336, 1984. $1,086.96 per minute. $65,217.60 per hour. $1,565,222.40 per day. $10,956,556.80 per week. $43,826,227.20 per month.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County COPWATCH with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, if I got some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.